Oh, sweet All right, you ready for this?
All right, everybody.
So, we found a compromise, ladies and gentlemen. We found a compromise. We're definitely 6 feet apart. We got the tape measure right here. So we just had to be in relatively the same room. We thought this wasn't a bad move. So
Scott missed me. He wanted to make sure I was in the same room because the energy that I bring.
Well, I don't know about that. I felt bad. I felt sad. I was like, "Where's Don?" That's what I felt like. I felt like that. So I figured with the logo on the back and everything, I thought this was a cool spot. So it's not too bad.
Yeah,
not too bad. All right. So
we kind of got this idea. I got this idea from the watching the parade where they were separated at 6 feet. So on Christmas, maybe on December 16th, we'll have a fire up here.
We'll see.
Or a Christmas tree.
We'll see that. On the house, ready to rock with us. All right. So if I see him.
Hey, Eric.
If I see Eric, then we must be ready to go. You ready?
Hi, Elliot. Hi, Luke. How you guys doing? Ready?
I'm Scott.
I'm Don.
We're talking real estate. All right, guys. So it's going to be a crazy good show tonight. We had all kinds of good things happening. We definitely do. Don, I'm saying this. Sometimes I feel like we put out more than we can chew sometimes. That's what it feels like to me. But it definitely has been a great day for talking real estate, a great day for charity things. And we're going to get to all that stuff. So if you're coming to watch something about the charity, there definitely will be here. James McIntyre is in the house. Eric Sloan is with us too.
He's from Canada. He's logging in from Canada.
Yes, he is.
I like it. We're international. I love it.
So, Don, let's talk simple stuff here first, okay? The question of the show, right?
I like this question.
Question of the show. What do you got for us?
What do you do to reward yourself after you're shoveling snow?
Absolutely. What's the snow reward? Is it a shot? Is it a beer? Is it a hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate with marshmallows.
What is it?
Yeah.
When you win. How's that right? Somebody said that's not good. We'll get that figured out. We'll try to figure it out. We'll do the best we can, guys. We'll do the best we can. We'll talk really loud. Okay. So definitely, what's your reward? What's your reward for shoveling snow? What's the big reward for you?
Okay. Do you give yourself one? Do you even shovel snow?
Snowball, buddy. Snowball. I don't get any hot chocolates. There you go. So in the comments below, put what your best reward is for shoveling snow. If your kids do it, what do they get? All that good stuff. So in the comments, what is your best thing? Hot coffee with Bailey's. Really? I knew there's my sister. Always pouring the drinks. Always pouring drinks. So that's the question of the show, guys. The question of the show is what? Let me give my old man eyes here.
You got to warm the insides up after you're out there shoveling. Well, you're kind of hot after you're shoveling sometimes anyway. So.
Yeah. So the question of the show.
Mellow it out after that.
What's your reward when the snow is shoveling? I keep wanting to say the snow is doubled. Keep wanting to say it backwards. So that's the question of the show today.
Well, that's not how I wrote that question, so I'm not sure.
Well, I know, but sometimes I edit your stuff down. We got Billy Ferguson in the house. We got Silvio Davis here. Silvio Davis, the legend. I just started talking to somebody about Silvio today. He's a big Goodfellas guy. He's always on the corner, always working the corner. So that's Silvio Davis. Now, coming from you live from downriver in the Downriver, Michigan area for a Mortgage Minute.
It's our good friend. Willie McGuire.
How you guys doing today?
How you doing?
Good, guys. How you doing tonight?
Good. Things are going great, my friend. Things are going great. What about you?
Can't complain. Business is brisk. We're staying busy. Seeing a lot of new home buyers and just staying busy, guys.
Yeah, good.
Very nice. So let me ask this question. Do you see rates moving in the next year?
Rates have been pretty stagnant, guys. I mean, we're seeing really low interest rates right now. It's time to take advantage of it, whether buy, refinance, take money out for home improvements. Now is the time to make those changes. And so, again, there's a lot of liquidity out there for home buyers and for people looking to refinance and pay off some debt and whatnot. This is a great time during the holidays to reduce some of your debt and credit cards and whatnot. So why not take out a home equity or, again, refinance and pull cash out?
Are you seeing a lot of that refinancing and cash out?
Oh, it's unbelievable right now. It's so much traffic right now. Unfortunately, debt is creeping up for a lot of consumers. So the easiest and fastest way is to use the equity in your home. And as everyone knows, we've seen a lot of equity increase in our home values over the last 2 to 3 years.
Right. Yep. Absolutely. Yep.
So tell us about rates. Will you give us some rate numbers?
Well, I'm going to be careful about that, but right now, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac is publishing 2.75 on a 30-year fix, APR 2.859 on a 30-year, and on a 15-year, you're seeing around 2.25 on a 15-year APR 2.353. So again, those are phenomenal rates. I mean, over the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've seen people get down in the 2% range. That is unbelievable, unfathomable, realistically, for home loan rates.
Yeah, absolutely. It's almost free money, huh?
It is. It's like
It really is. It really is. And again, everyone's scenario is a little bit different. Credit score driven, home style driven. Condos are a little bit heavier priced than single family homes. So again, you have to be wary of that as well. That not everyone is equal when it comes to their qualification as well.
Yeah.
Do you see people paying off credit card debt and rolling into a mortgage or cash out? I mean, 3%, you tax deductible. Are you seeing a lot of that taking place?
I'm seeing a lot of that. I'm seeing a lot of home improvements with regards to additions being added on the homes. Seeing a lot of that in the Royal Oak area, out in the west side. I'm seeing a lot of second and vacation homes being purchased as well. There's a lot of money moving around right now.
Yeah, wow, that's awesome.
So
it's good to hear.
Well, let me ask you this question. I get this a lot, so I'm going to ask you because you're a mortgage guy. So
Uh,
what could affect that? What could change that?
Hyperinflation, or the market moving really quickly or radically, that could change things for everyone in all industries for the most part. Like I said, that a brisk movement or a drop in the market, uh, everything, it can't stay high forever. We all know this. We have to be prepared for the unknowns realistically. But the government came out this last week with some big news with regards to the the max conforming home limits. They raised the conventional conforming home limits to $548,000. I mean, just a few years ago, we were at $417,000. So the government's seeing an increase in home values. They're seeing an increase in new home purchases and what those new homes are going for. So they had to go with the market movement as well, and that's pretty substantial. Out on the West Coast and on the East Coast, like Maryland and New York, you're seeing the conforming loan limits at $823,000 for a conventional loan. That's unbelievable.
Wow.
So Willie, so that's now you can buy a house at 515, and that's right in your wheelhouse. And that's
Yeah. Well, Don sold me my last house, so I've been in that same house for like 13, 14 years now. So
yeah. What was your agent? You must have been well cared for. I'm telling you what.
Don took care of me. We've known each other a very long time.
Don't wake him up in the morning on weekend. Don't do that, Willie, because that's like asking for hell's bells. You try to wake him up on the weekend.
I got you.
Absolutely.
Man.
Willie, what else you got for us? Anything else you want to tell the folks?
Again, self-employed borrowers, just be cognizant of what you're claiming, what you're utilizing as income. That's a big sticking point for underwriters right now. So be careful. Show your income. It's very important that our self-employed borrowers show some income. Trying to write everything off is not going to get you qualified for a home loan. And it's unfortunate when someone tells you they make a lot of money, but they only show $30,000-$40,000, that they can't go buy their dream home for $500,000-$600,000. It's just not possible.
Right.
So
You gotta have income.
Definitely.
yeah,
At some point, you got to pay the tax man. At some point.
exactly. Exactly. Other than that, like I said, the industry is very brisk, man. Like I said, we're staying busy. We're actually opening a new office right down the street from your office on Michigan Avenue really soon as well. So look forward to that coming to you guys in the near future as well. You'll see it right on Michigan Avenue, just east of east of Inkster Road. So
Wow.
it's probably like 2 miles.
Congratulations.
When you move in over there, when you get over there, get some shawarma and bring it down here, okay?
We'll do it. We'll do that. The big guy likes shawarma. I got you. No problem.
Thank you so much, my friend. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Have a great holiday as well. Okay.
You too, bud. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was just good stuff.
Yeah.
That was good stuff.
It's interesting how mortgage or the mortgage balance or the
balance went up. So
yeah, it's
the house is
incredible.
going up, right?
Is it $140,000 or something? That's a huge jump. Yeah. I mean, I think there was jumbo loans at one time. That number now it's confused. So it's not even jumbo. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. That's good. That's good news.
All right, guys. So let's go back to the question of the show again. Oh, almost dropped the whole dang thing. We got the sweet heat again today, right here from our good friend Ryan Looney. Right. The question is, what's your reward when the snow is shoveled? What's your reward? I saw some cool ones, Don. I'll give you a couple. Ready? So we got somebody said not breaking my leg. Somebody said book a vacation. A hot toddy, which I used to get, my doctor used to give us when we were kids. A hot toddy. That was medicine at one point.
Doctor?
Yeah, he said if the kid had a sore throat, give him a hot toddy. I was drinking at an early age, I guess. A hot shower, a cup of hot tea.
Yeah. Hot shower. I've never seen that one before. So I never thought of that one.
My favorite one so far, not having to do it. That's my favorite one so far.
They live in a condo. Oh, that's Sam with that book of vacation.
Yeah, Sam the guy's always on vacation. He's living large all the time. I'm telling you. Of the legend continues. All right, so let's dig in a little bit, my friend. Let's talk about.
So let's get a market update.
Yeah, let's get a little market update. Talk to me.
So we're going to talk some brief. This is going to be really brief. So
yeah, let's talk about.
Yeah. So we're going to Macomb Township or Macomb County. I'm sorry,
Yep.
Macomb Township, Macomb County, October 2019 versus October 2020. Yeah, 2019, 2020. Month over month, year over year type of thing.
Yeah.
So, all right. So new listings down 10%. Which one? No, it's not too bad. We're seeing that, and we're gonna the city spotlights from Macomb too. So we're gonna see something interesting there. Pending's up 18%. Typical.
Yep.
Sold's up. Closed 15%. And days on market, interesting. Average is 34. Has gone down to 25. So what is it, 9 days?
Less listings, more action, right? But guys, here's the thing, Don, right? So 10% is not bad. We were saying 30, 40% in the summer and late fall.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a little bit normalizing. I'm not going to say it really is that much because I got a couple listings that are just jamming, but it's at least normalizing a little bit.
In the short term, you can see it trending in that direction, but longer term, we'll see.
We'll see, absolutely.
After a quarter, we'll see what a quarter looks like.
Well, so that is the market update, guys. That's the market update.
All right, so we got to give an update about a couple. One thing that we need to talk about.
What's that?
Not the topic. December to remember.
Okay.
December to remember. So just a reminder, we're doing the December to remember, and we already have $6,600, and our goal is 30,000. So we're well on our way.
Right. So guys, December to remember, as you remember before, it started out a really simple thing. A fan of the show and a guy that has been on our show, Eric Sloan, came to us and we talked about giving back. And it's already, we put it out, I think, last 24 hours, right? We got almost $7,000. Now, we'll get to the $9,000 mark, and Eric's going to kick another $5,000. So what we're asking tonight is if you get a chance, go to December to Remember off my Facebook and donate. Facebook is there's no fee involved for the charity or anything like that. We're looking to raise $30,000. 2 weeks from today, we're going to do a telethon. We're going to try to bring in some different enjoyable things. And if you got ideas of that, throw in the comments too. I got a couple of musician friends that might be involved in some things like that. So we're definitely going to try to make this thing work because it makes you feel good to give back, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Guys, with the craziness that we got going on in the world, giving back even a little bit. I think a couple folks that donated like $10. I don't care. Yeah. You donate. If you're donating what you can when you can. I met a guy in the parking lot, drove up here, gave me $100. That's all I can do. I wish I could do more. I always say the same thing. Whatever you can do. Whatever you can do. So let me throw this out at you, okay?
All our money and all of us together, it all.
So there it is right there. We're gonna put it in the comments later. And we're also gonna keep resending this out to people. So it's on Facebook. I know those numbers are pretty hard to jot down and stuff like that, but we just wanted you to know if you go to look for December to Remember. December to Remember is the big thing, okay? December to Remember.
It's in both our Facebooks, and it's on Talking Real Estate with Don and Scott group. So we've sent out invites to that. So if you find that in your messenger or in your messages, join it. Join the group. You'll have a little bit more information, and you'll be able to go to that and some behind the scenes stuff every now and then.
Yeah. So a couple quick things. We have, besides Don and myself and Eric, we had two other folks donate $1,000 a piece. One young lady I didn't even know. She just said that Mammy's mission was so great. and she just felt like donating the money. Like she said, it was like one of the greatest charities there is. So people are finding out about it all over the place, guys. Our goal by tonight would be to get to that $9,000 mark, because that's getting us almost a third of the way there. So that's what we'd love. We'd love to bump it a couple grand. We got 20, 30, 40, 50 people watching the show. If you donate a little bit, that'd be great. If you pass it along to somebody that donate, and people have businesses, that would be great. We'd love that.
Feel free to share the post with just someone to remember with your friends.
Absolutely. So now let's get into a topic, all right? Because let's get a little crazy. And yes, just so you know, the swear cup is right here. I haven't said anything yet, but I guarantee that will happen. So you know that's coming.
All right. So since the holidays are here, close, I mean, just Thanksgiving to Christmas, we thought we'd talk about why the holidays are a great time to sell. Not everybody wants to sell their house at that time, but if you do and you're interested in making a move, it is a very good time to sell your house.
Well, that's
we're going to give some really good reasons.
We get it all the time, guys. Anything we come out with, any question we come out with, we get the question a lot. Like I get this, well, it's December, it's the holidays. What should we do? You should sell. You should, and tell us why. Give us one of the reasons why.
Right. Number one, buyers are seriously shopping now. So if they're at this time of the year, they're out shopping, they want to move, they want to buy something, and they want to do it now.
Right. It's no fly-by-night business, right? It's cold outside. They're stepping in the snow. They're going through the blizzards to get to the house. So they definitely want that house.
It's a lot easier to stay at home at night instead of, or in the morning, whenever, and just stay warm instead of going through houses. So yeah, right. They're serious. They're very serious.
Number two, Don, is fewer competition out there. We just said the listings are down 10% in listings. So you're not fighting everybody. You don't have 30 people on your block selling a house because it's a nice time to sell in the spring or summer. Okay, you're probably the only one within a quarter mile.
And at the beginning of the year, people want to start putting their houses on the market. They figured I won't do it during the holidays. I'll do it after the first of the year. So there's more competition. Absolutely. Now there's less competition.
So people are out there. They're definitely out there.
So number three, houses show better when decorated. I mean, you walk through, it smells like if you have a natural Christmas tree, it smells like pine cones and pine, and it just smells good. It looks good, the lights. So it's a good time for people to walk through your house.
So I put this question on the Facebook. I put it on like 2 days ago. Okay, would that be better if the house is decorated? I don't think I had one person saying no.
Yeah.
Would they mind? I think not one person said they would mind. Yeah. I mean, because it gives you possibilities, right? It gives you all kinds of ideas of what you could do in that house too.
Right.
So it's definitely good stuff. Right. Number four, guys, buyers have more time to look now. Okay, you got holiday vacation coming up. You got, a lot less going on. So they got more time to look. They definitely got more time to look, and they're dying for nice homes.
Right. Yeah. Number five, buy for tax purposes. Sometimes people want to get in there. They could get some of the tax break this year versus waiting till next year for the following year. So there's some good reasons to have it for tax purposes.
Right. And the last one, guys, especially those folks that are Ford Motor Company and all the big companies around here, transfers. Right. End of your transfers. Like you're going to Atlanta, or you're going. I had one guy that came from Atlanta, so he bought a house here. Called me next year. He's moving back from Atlanta. They're to Atlanta. It was like a freaking boom, like ping pongs. Okay, guys, realize that people sell for all kinds of reasons. Okay, realize this. It's not just because they want to move. People pass away. I know it's not a fun thing to talk about. People pass away, right? And two, people get transferred. They move because of their job. So those things are all happening. So those are 6 reasons why you should sell your house during the holidays.
Sometimes their new job starts in January.
Yeah. So definitely not a bad time to sell in the holiday. The biggest one is the lack of competition. That's the biggest one. All right. So let's go back to our question of the show, Don. What is your reward when the snow is shoveled? What is it? What it calls you, pumpkin? Is that what happens for you, pumpkin? Yeah. Oh, I was giving grief about it today. We were in the office and I could hear his alarm beeping off. I'm like, pumpkin, could you come shut this alarm? It's driving me crazy. So what's your reward? What do you get for a reward if you shovel the snow? What do?
You pat yourself on the back.
Right. I didn't shovel my snow, somebody said it's Michigan. Let it melt. I'll melt tomorrow. That's a good one.
That's a good point.
It's Michigan. It'll change tomorrow. That's a good one.
Today. Yeah, warmed up today. So yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So all right. So we got one more. We got another update we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Before is the challenge, the other Christmas challenge that we have.
We do. So we have another one too. I know we're talking busy, but we're gonna do ornament challenge. Pumpkin pie. That is fucking. Who is that's funny voice? That's all. It's my Aunt Chris calling you pumpkin pie now. No. So Ornament challenge is going to be the week before Christmas and a few days before, 23rd, right? So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
23rd.
Following
So
week.
all you do that week. So from the 16th show to the 23rd is we're going to put we're going to put a post out. Just put your favorite Christmas ornament up there. Okay. Pumpkin challenge got 110 people. We're hoping Christmas the ornament challenge will get more than that. That's what we're hoping for. We got a couple of cool prizes. We're not going to talk about it today because Ms. Mission is kind of our focus right now. But we will definitely, in the next couple of shows, we'll tell you about it. So ornament challenge is coming right on the heels of the telethon.
We're going to run it the same way we did the pumpkin challenge.
Absolutely. Blind draw. Once you're in. It's a blind draw. So it's going to be pretty awesome stuff. So stick around for that stuff.
Okay, so up next is a city spotlight.
City spotlight.
City spotlight. There we go. We're going northeast. Okay. I had to think about this. That was a good one. There you go.
There it is. My sister's probably watching. She's probably like, "Ain't just not a bad word."
Yeah, so we're gonna go northeast of here, and the city spotlight is Shelby Township, Macomb County.
Very nice, very nice. So in Shelby Township, there's 167. Oh my God, 167? That's huge.
Big township.
I know, but that's a lot.
Check out the pendings.
167 pending. So
exact.
Same on the market pending. So it means that market is kind of right.
Is it something? It's exact number.
It is pretty good. It's pretty good. And sold
in the last 30 days. 111 sold and closed.
Yep. What was the sale price?
Average sale price 319,000. I'll tell you that city. There's a few under 100, but most of them are 200, all the way up to I think the highest one it sold and closed was 1.2 million. So there's everything in between. There's some good big houses.
Big houses out that way. Okay.
3,000, 4,000.
How far is it from here?
I would say 40 minutes.
So Shelby Township, check that out. All right. All right. So let's do this, Don. Let's give the question of the show to him again. Question of the show, guys. I know we're not trying to beat it out, but we saw some interesting ones. We want to see some more interesting comments from you. What's your reward when the snow is shoveled? What's your reward when the snow is shoveled?
Eric says if you shovel my snow,
Oh, Eric Sloan, the guy's ridiculous. He's always talking crazy. I'm telling you. There's my sister. She says, I'm watching. It's because she wants to make sure the jars got full of money. Unbelievable.
There you go.
So, guys, a couple more things. Michelle, how are we doing? Not even listen to anyone else complain about doing it. I like that. That's a good one, too.
There you go, Michelle. There you
go. Real quick, like, what do you got on the table there, my friend?
Oh, one of our viewers, Rich Roberts, dropped off a couple bottles of wine. One for Scott, one for me, I guess. And Rich, thank you very much. Out of the kindness of his heart. I don't know exactly why. I don't know why.
Let me put it this way. So, guys, understand something that this thing is bigger than Don and myself. It's like a little community for us. It really is. And we enjoy the heck out of it. And people just do nice stuff sometimes, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Things like that.
Thank you, Rich.
Yeah, absolutely. Rich Roberts, you are definitely a class act, sir. Thank you very much. Steve Mark. Shovel snow. The gift is to laugh at my wife after she does it. That's pretty good. That's a good one. I like that one too. That's fun. That's a fun one. All right, guys. So let's go to the old fan of the show if I can find it. There we go. All right. So the fan of the show this week, Don. You got one?
I didn't even look.
I got one.
Okay. I think it's your turn anyway. So
fan of the show is the big fella, Steve Markey, the big fella. Steve Markey, you are a fan of the show. So when we get out the fan of the show, here's what I want. In the chat, give us Steve. He's a big dude, so it's got to be deep like this. Steve. This shirt, it will not fit me. It will not fit him. Steve, you are a fan of the show, sir. You are a fan of the show. In the chat, guys, one more time. Steve. All right. So, yeah. The sound.
Oh, is it?
Okay. Nothing we can do about it now, Sweet Don. Sweet Don is always trying to improvise during the middle of the show, so we can't do anything about it now. Guys, I want to talk about something that Don and I were kicking around earlier. Get rid of this.
For our viewers to be thoroughly entertained and have a good experience.
We're gonna first show in the new year. We're gonna probably debut some new segments, and we're gonna probably get rid of some old segments. Okay, so just know that we're constantly trying to do some cool things. One of them that he and I were kicking around, and we both tried it on Facebook a little bit to see what kind of reaction we were getting, is this or that. I got to put a post out. I think you did too, Don. Garage versus basement, right?
I didn't do that one, but
no.
The paint, the chimney or the fireplace painted or natural.
Right.
Yeah, that was a really incredible amount of people.
So that's something you're interested in. So if you got a new segment, or if there's any new segments you think that would be great for our show, drop us an email, throw it in the comments. Any of those things would be great. We're going to try a couple new segments in the new year. We're not going to do it till then because the shows we got are pretty specific, but we're definitely going to try some new things. We're definitely going to try some new things because we always want you guys to be entertained. We definitely do. Okay. So Don, real quickly, we're gonna get away from the microphone. We're gonna come off the set for a second, Don and I, and we're gonna talk about which one we like. Well, that's what we're talking about. Which one we like.
I mean, like actually walk away.
Yeah, walk away.
We just mute it.
That's technology.
Okay.
It messes things up. So hang on. We'll be right back. Huh? All right. So I had to punch down in the eye a couple of times. He got a little mouthy. He was talking about this thing and that thing, and then he called somebody a family name. It was real mean. It was crazy. It was ridiculous. We almost had like a fist fight going. So that's what we had going on. Kim Burnett in the house. She's the girl. She is the girl. So here's what we got. The winner of this week's Sweet Heat Hot Sauce of the question of the show is Janine McKay. She said it how it is. I let the snow melt because it's Michigan. I let the snow melt because it's Michigan. Pretty easy. Easy stuff. All right. So Janine, we'll be dropping this off to you. Steve Markey, we got you his fan of the show shirt. So let's get a little Janine. Janine.
And if you do go out and shovel, maybe you could take a shot or two of that. That'll warm you up.
You know who's watching right now, don't you?
No, everybody.
No. Very closely. Hollywood Wilkowitz. Tom Wilkowitz is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. He may be a new segment on our show. We shall see. Hollywood Wilkowitz, take a bow. We see you out there. All right. So, Don, again, guys, the biggest thing that we want you to take from today's show.
Bloody Mary, yes.
Oh, the old Bloody Mary.
Yeah, right.
The biggest thing we want you to take from the show is we'd love to get our fundraiser booming a little more. It went up to almost $7,000 just today. I think we put it out yesterday, right? 24 hours. So when we get to 9,000, our good friend Eric Sloan, the generous gentleman that he is, said he'd kick another 5. So we got to get it to 9, folks. That's the beginning of the momentum. So if you look, it's called December to Remember. I'll probably put in comments after the show too, so they can just click on it. It's a little harder doing it this way, but that's definitely it, right? That's definitely the way to go. So
and Facebook makes it so easy to donate, and you get a receipt. It'll email you a receipt automatically, and you can save it for your tax records. And it has MEMI's charity numbers and IRS numbers that you need for that. So yeah, it's a really easy way to contribute.
So I want to say something real quick, Don, because I just saw somebody. Okay, one of our big $1,000 donations was from another charity. Okay, I got wind of this earlier today. So, Child Without a Christmas in River Rouge, which is run by our good friend Christy Newman, donated $1,000 to our fund.
Thank you, Christy. Thank you.
Christy, you are awesome. You are the most charitable person besides Eric Sloan that I know. The two of you are like gods and goddesses of charity, and I've never seen people that give so much, guys. We hope that our fans will be generous and help us get to that big goal that we got. Again, we're going to try to make the telethon funny and ridiculous. I mean, we might put no kids without Christmas. That's what it is. No kids without Christmas. I'm sorry. Yep, absolutely. So, Don, who was the first person of the show to give to the charity?
You.
I was giving.
I didn't think about that.
I was lighting them up. I gave yesterday. I was lighting them up. I was like,
Yeah.
Are you gonna give? What are you doing? Come on. Everybody else is giving. What are you doing? I was all over today in text messaging. I'm like, you better give, man. Come on.
Last night, this morning, twice.
I was
Dude, give me a chance. I'm coming in. I'll do it. I'll be there. So, anyway.
guys, the silly season, the holiday season is a great time to give. If for some reason you don't give to our fundraiser for Baby's Mission, please give to somebody. Please do that. As she was. Mary Beth Valtowski was the first person to give. I know that. I saw it. All right, so guys, we're gonna end the show here. It's a little cooler when we're close together. We're still 6 feet apart. We can do it the right way. When we're doing it in separate offices, it was like, well, that's what it sounded like. It looked like, okay? So here's what we got. You ready?
Ready.
I'm Scott.
I'm Don.
And we're talking real estate. See ya.